So let's look again. This is 19. This is 16. Right? You increase to 20%, decrease, right? So actually it decreases, okay? The higher the interest rate, the lower your present value, okay? But if you are looking for future value, okay, the higher the interest rate, the higher the future value. Okay, it has a vice versa effect on future value and the present value. Okay, right. It doesn't matter whether it's present value annuity or present value of a mixed stream or present value of single amount, has the same effect. The higher the interest rate, the lower the present value. Okay, finish with that. We continue on to our slide. Using table we get 1904. Using Excel also we get 1904. Okay. Now that just now we used a present value of a mixed stream. Okay. Right now what we are going to do is that we will be using the future value of a mixed stream. The future value of a mixed stream. Okay, instead of discounting, we compound the value to the future. Okay, instead of discounting, we compound. Kalau tadi, just now we are using this present value, we will discount. This time we will compound. Okay, what you do here, okay, for this cash flow, right, you will compound it to the year 5. Okay. So how are you going to use this? Okay, using table. Okay. Interest rate is given at 9%, 8%. Interest rate is at 8%. Okay. Interest rate is 8%. Okay. Right. Okay. What is your N? 5. Is it 5? Now let's calculate the range of years here. Okay, this is the when you deposit the money, right? 11,500. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. So actually it is 4. 4 years only, not 5. Okay, it is true that we have 5 years here on our timeline, But actually, when we want to find our compounding period, okay, in year 0, this amount is not there yet, right? You will have this 11,500 at the end of first year, okay? So when we need to calculate our interest, we have to calculate from this period to this period. This is equal to 1 year. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So 8% at 4. And at 8% and n is 4, you get, multiply with 11,500, you can get 15,740. Right? Correct not? Right? Get the figure. And also the same for this 14,000. Okay, this 14,000 will use 8%, but the n will be 1, 2, 3. Okay? N will be 3. And the 12,900, the n will be 1, 2. Okay? And the 16,000, the n will be 1. Okay? What about 18,000? 18,000, we do not have to compound because that is the amount at that time. It's the same value. So you don't have to compound. So 18,000 will be 18,000 in year 5. So this amount you don't have to compound. Okay? When you have find that, okay, you can look at this 18,000 is actually 1. It's actually 1. 18 times 1 is equal to 18,000. Okay, this one 11,000 you multiply with 1.36. This is equal to n equal to 4. Okay, and then 14,000 you times with 1.26. 12,000. Okay, this is according your present future value interest factor. Okay, present future value interest factor 8. 8%. Then the total future value of a mixed rate is 83,601.4. Okay, any question on this? How are you going to do this? Any question? No question? You can see the differences between single future value, annuity future value, and also mixed rate future value, right? Okay, can I continue on to the next slide? Can I? Alright, if you look at the next slide, we have the present value of perpetuity. Okay, in our last class, we have covered the continuous interest, right? No, continuous compounding. Okay, continuous compounding. This time, it is a continuous annuity, continuous annuity. Okay. Now let's say with a perpetuity, the periodic annuity of cash flow stream continues forever. Okay. So the annuity actually continues forever. Now let's look at the example. This is the formula: present value equal to annuity divided by interest rate. Okay. Now let's look at this example. How much would I have to deposit today in order to withdraw 1,000 each year forever until you die? Okay? Until you die, huh? Okay? 1,000 each year. Okay? And assuming that you can earn 8% on your deposit. Okay, you use that formula. Present value equal to annuity divided by interest rate. So 1,000 divided by interest rate, 8%, you get 12,500, right? So you have to deposit 12,500 into the bank, okay, which earn you an 8% interest. You will receive 1,000 each year until you die. Okay, so you don't have to work. You just goyang kaki. Okay, you receive money at the end of each year, 1,000 each year. Is it sufficient or not? Sufficient? Sufficient? Okay, not sufficient. Okay, well, how much is sufficient? How much is sufficient per year? How much is sufficient? 1,000? Not sufficient. What about 1,000 each month? Sufficient or not? Not sufficient too. Okay, students now are very highly cost because 1,000 per month also can not sufficient. 2,000 per month? 2,000 per month also not sufficient. Okay, how much is sufficient? 5,000 per month. Okay, 5,000 per month. 60,000 per year. Okay, 60,000 per year. So how much is your present value you have to deposit in the bank for you to get 5,000 per month? I mean 60,000 per year. Okay, 60,000 divided by interest rate of 8%. You have to deposit into the bank 750,000. Then you can get 60,000 per year. Then you can goyang kaki, right? You can shake your leg, okay, and just lay down, right? You don't have to work, but I don't think that it is right to do that. Right? You have to work, okay? Whether you have money, you have to work to earn the money. Okay, productivity is better, right? Okay, that is how are you going to calculate. Right? This is present value of a perpetuity. Okay, perpetuity. Okay, it's also the same. If you use 12,500, you get the interest rate for 1 year. So 12,500 your principal, you calculate your interest. I equals PRT. How much you get? P times R times T. T is 1. How much you get? How much you get? 1,000 each year. 12,500 is your principal. Interest rate is 8%. Okay. T is 1 year. How much you get? 1,000. Okay. 1,000. It's the same, right? 1,000. Okay. So actually 1,000 you have taken out. Your principal will be 12,500, and then it will give you back 1,000 next year. Next year 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. So, okay, this is actually very easy for you to do. Okay, you deposit money, then you can receive interest. Okay, but reminder for the Muslim, this is not right. Okay, this is haram. Okay, this is riba. Okay, if you want to use the profit sharing or the Islamic banking method. Okay, which is profit sharing. Because profit sharing is different. Okay, it is actually you get profit when the company makes profit. Compared to interest, you will get profit whether if the company is making profit or making loss. You will receive interest. Okay, so difference between the Islamic banking and the conventional banking. Okay, based on profit sharing. Okay. Okay, the answer is 12,500. Now we'll continue on to loan amortization. Okay, but before that, I have to change the tip.
According to the design, based on the source